In that signature position, and his eyes are bloodshot red, ready to kill. So Brian hits Takamura, and it looks like the end. But unfortunately for Brian, the last punch he threw had Stormtrooper aim. It grazes Takamura, missing his chin, and bro knew it was over.
Oh shit.
He gets his face drilled into the ground, hitting him so hard it replayed 3 different times. And
apparently, Josh is saying he never talked to Arikado or something. I don't know. Judging from like the title, that's what I'm getting from it. Yeah, this is a shorter video, so I do want to see what Arikado has to say here. I don't know. I don't know. It's very hard to speak on something without understanding both sides fully, right? Obviously, like one side's gonna make the other look worse, but yeah, I mean, holy, like, it's not looking good for Josh's side. That's all I gotta say.
Have you seen the hit pieces about you? I've seen him sewn. I've literally attempted to contact them, but right now it is apparently more one-sided. We're getting some other.
So apparently that's not true. Apparently it's not more one-sided. He's just trying to save face.
Characters to round out the cast that are Rupture-related characters. Oh, it's just very easy that we're gonna get a Rupture unit. Duh. Oh, duh, Josh.
All right,
No,
so that was a donation from
200%.
Arikado.
Chat, am I doing my math right? Also, Diamond Dog, yo, what's up? How's it going? Thank you so much for the subby. Appreciate it.
Wait a minute here, because I just saw the comment where you said, well, he didn't have his headset on. I was like, okay, well, maybe he didn't get it because of that. But then he gets someone who resubs and then instantly catches it. Just for case anyone thinks that that's fake, that's actually real. Arikado did do the donation, and then like right after he gets a resub, and practically he announces the resub, the guy who resub, but never acknowledged Arikado's donation.
Use the
Foxhole out here doing God's work. Dude, that's crazy. He ignored your shit hard. Damn.
one who brought it up to me on Thursday, I believe. I've sent my thoughts, my apologies, whatever they make of it, you know, because at the end of the day, like, you know, if they have their feelings hurt, I want to apologize, right? If they want to continue talking about it, that speaks more about them than about me. And if other people want to get involved, they can feel so inclined. As you guys can see, I am lit. It's not to say that like I don't care, because that's just another human being.
I mean, okay, from my perspective, and looking at all like the DMs and shit, it looks like he did try to reach out. Now, is it possible Josh didn't see these like DMs? Maybe like he obviously saw the donation. He saw the donation. I don't know. It comes off as like scummy on his side. Like he's 100% just avoiding him, and it's just waiting for it to like die down.
Right at the end of the day. Curious, did you actually watch this video? Nope. More one-sided. He said that the procedural map thing wasn't real. We gotta tell this person to watch the dev note.
There is not a single mention of any procedurally generated content in this extended dev talk,
He said that the procedural map thing wasn't real.
and was never uttered by Y in the 2.5 dev talk.
Curious, did you actually watch this video? Nope. Amongst the many, okay, aside from the procedural map stuff, right? And funny enough, we got some more miasma-induced hallucinations. Miasma-induced hallucinations, of course. But I heard, maybe through the grapevine, someone else told me, this is not confirmed, allegedly, all right, hearsay, that there's also going to be co-op oriented with.
Wait, so he was talking about leaks then previously. So he's confirming here that he was talking about leaks previously with the dev note. So there wasn't an actual dev note. It was just leaks. Okay.
Running around in exploration.
So, either this talk of procedural hollow content either doesn't exist and you made it up, or it's leaked content, and I'm not going to blame anyone for not wanting to cover that stuff, and you shouldn't either.
I don't know a single ZZZ content creator that doesn't do leaks, because nobody is ever excited for what's in the game during the patch, because they're always looking forward to the next patch. They're never satisfied with the existing patch.
Hope you're doing well so far. My apologies for bringing up the drama, but I'm assuming you and the other person are cool with each other. Vicious, here's the thing. And this is not really an update I usually give on the lives. But I've told a lot of the other CCs. I've told a lot of the acquaintances that are involved. I've dealt with it all off stream. So if anybody is hate watching or whatever, blah, 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 I'm dealing with it off stream. I don't need to farm it. And in any case, I didn't even make a video about it initially. It was more like, you know, the reaction on stream. How are we still talking about it? I'm not. But I understand that people, you know, coming from the more drama-oriented side will still be talking about it. I get it. You guys know my body of work. You
Those people, those drama people.
guys know my person. I'll just let my work, my body of character, you know, show itself. This is worse than Saint, bro. It was a waste of my last 20 minutes.
Consider this a follow-up video to my original coverage of the situation regarding Jshoea. Please go watch that video if you haven't already. Let me get this out now in video format to make things perfectly clear. I was initially willing to have a conversation with Jshoea sometime in the late future about burying the hatchet with this situation, but I had no intentions of accepting an apology immediately. It is not fair to me that I'm being compelled by other creators to give Jshoea another chance when he never gave me.
I can guarantee you, I know who these creators are. It's everyone that's like hella cool with Josh and is like, yo, Josh isn't a bad guy. You guys should just talk this out. It's obviously a misunderstanding. Like I 100% know who those creators are, but I don't know. I don't think Arikado did anything wrong. I mean, he's standing on business, bro. If someone comes at your video like that, to be fair though, I don't know. It's just tough because it's like, I know he got a lot of shit for the Wua video he dropped when he critiqued Wua. And I think the Zenless video was a little, it was definitely a more, polished than the Wuthering Waves video he dropped. So I don't think it should have gotten shit on that hard. It low key, like if you watch Josh's reaction, it comes off like so shilly. It comes off like such a shill. It's like, it's kind of crazy. I don't know. At this point, if people don't understand that criticism helps the game grow, then I just don't know what to tell you. But yeah, I don't know. But at the same time, just like in my last video, and I didn't really read too many comments that related to this, but it comes off a lot of its tone for Arikado. So I do see how his tone in the video could rub someone the wrong way, because it kind of feels like you're being attacked a little bit. I could see that, right? Especially if you're watching Arikado for like the first time, right? It's definitely like a learning experience, I guess.
One to begin with. Quite frankly, he should be thankful that I'm even willing to consider reaching out to him later down the line to begin with. But at this rate, with how he's talking about me to his chat in live streams, I don't think he deserves my apology at all at this rate. Since I've called out Jshoea, he has done the following in recent live streams. Confirms that he never even watched my video, claims the communication between us is one-sided against him without ever acknowledging his one-sided treatment of me, takes the moral high ground by implying I'm the worst person if I...
That's the worst part that I've seen in this entire video. The blatant ignoring, and then like people come in chat and they ask like, hey, what's going on? And then it's like, oh... yeah, I don't know. I reached out. He's just not replying to me. It's very strange. Like that's weird behavior. I don't know. It's just very strange.
Choose to continue talking about him, confirms that his knowledge of procedurally generated content in ZZZ is indeed a leak, which retroactively confirms that he was never talking about the 2.5 dev talk in the first place. believes misinterpretations of my points from his chat about my critiques without question, claims that he's dealt with or is dealing with the drama off stream to his audience, falsely implying that I've had some form of communication with him for the sake of damage control, generalizes every.
To be fair, this part isn't too bad because it's like, it's not chat's business. So if he wants to not be like I don't know. It also depends on the kind of person that chat knows you as, I guess. Like, if they know you as the type of person who's super honest and like transparent, then I mean, obviously it's gonna come off very strange if he wasn't honest here. But at the same time, I wouldn't fault a streamer for wanting to keep private matters private, you know what I mean?
Communication with him for the sake of damage control, generalizes everyone still talking about my situation as from the drama side, as if to imply their opinions of Jshoea should be weighed differently than anyone who's not from the drama.
That's a good point. That's a good point from Arikado. He was cooking right there. That's a good point.
Side, whatever that could mean, and not once brings up my name the entire time he's talking about me. This is the man I am being told to give a chance to. Someone who's intentionally trying to bury this situation as much as possible. And when he isn't, he is trying to dismiss critiques he doesn't even understand is being discussed because he never even watched the damn video. A man who's trying to get away with saying and doing whatever he pleases, yet will play the morality card when it's convenient for him to do so. No, Jshoea, I do not want to talk to you right now. I blocked you on Twitter and even wrote, "Don't ever try to contact me" in the video description for a reason. You would have known that had you watched the video. I don't want to talk to you because I've been shown reason after reason to suggest that your apology to me would be absolutely worthless, and is merely just you trying to shake off all the negative attention you've undoubtedly been getting in the last few days. Especially now with the publishing of Saint Tontas's reaction to my video. You know, the guy you've got a massive problem with that you need to preface that you're gonna say his name. The guy who's actually got the balls to watch someone call him out. You want to know what I think is the actual truth of the matter, Jshoea? I think you considered me an easy mark that you could push around and fuck with to entertain your audience at the tail end of a near 7-hour livestream. And to your credit, you almost got away with it. However, a viewer of mine who happened to be watching you live at the time came to me privately and let the cat out of the bag. You didn't even bother to recognize me 24 hours later when I came to you first. And now, only after I call you out and everyone rallied to me, do you want an easy way out? Well, I'm not giving you one. And don't you even dare suggest that this speaks more about me when you can't even be fucking bothered to even say my own name. You filthy rat.
Talk your shit. Okay. Nah, I mean, Josh, it's low-key weird behavior from Josh, 100%. Even if you don't like Arikado, you can 100% like see like what's going on here. It's like, God, it's a story as old as time. Like, people try to act all big and high and mighty in front of like their friends, aka chat, you know, just because someone sends you something. I don't know. It's very strange. Like, it's tale as old as time. Like, I don't know. I 100% do not fault Arikado here, even though we've had our differences in the past. Like, I 100% believe that like Josh is just being very strange here and needs to fucking own up to it and apologize. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.